the joy that was drained out of my face, my veins, and my soul. I'm surprised you're here today. Hello, and welcome back to this week's episode of Yip to My Yap. I'm Erica Starr, and today I'm here with
Justin de la Cruz. Do I have to give my last name? No, keep it running. All right. I'm one of her friends. Hey, this is like our 17th time trying to get this right. We're running with it. We're just running with it. So let's go. Keep it going. Okay, so what we're gonna start off with here is to ease you guys into it because you don't know me, but you know Erica. So I'm a guy, one of her friends, actually pretty good friends. We just met like less than a year ago. Super cool girl, but
3 months
more
ago.
Importantly, right? I'm into sports cards. That's really what's been on my mind for the last couple of months. You know, no, it's actually like, why are you laughing? It's a cool thing.
No, like I know, but you just
gotta go. You can't, you just can't.
How are you telling me?
We just gotta go.
This is like episode 13,
14, 18, 26. You know what?
We're far in.
You know what? These are the moments that make a pod good, right? So my sports cards, right? Who knew that I could be so interested in a piece of cardboard where you pay to put it in a piece of plastic, right?
Wait, so didn't you just start this like 2 weeks ago?
I did. No, but it's kind of connected to my love of sports in general. Like,
okay.
I love sports as a kid. I love it now. Always been like, it's been a mainstay in my life.
Mm-hmm.
And being able to like kind of immortalize moments in time, right? It's kind of like a photograph. No, photographs.
Hold on, wait. You're gonna have to give me a lot more context. Okay, you're talking to someone who's not into sports like that, who also doesn't understand sports cards. So let's say you're trying to pitch to me like how to get into even wanting to be interested in this.
All right, we're going to my sales bag.
Sell me, yeah.
All right. Well, yippers and yappers, this is how you're gonna learn how to sell. All right, so how I would pitch to you a sports card, right, is do you have any moments in your life where you wish that it could last forever?
Yes.
Or do you ever wish that you had a relic of that moment where you would look at it and remember your feelings, remember that moment, remember
I keep mementos all the time.
Mementos, exactly, right? It's kind of a momentum, but it's more immortalized because what you can do with these moments is you can collect them in rarities, So it's like, imagine your moment was worth a penny and it's your penny. That is the best penny in the world because it's yours, right?
Mm-hmm.
But what if you could find a way to turn that penny into $1? And now your moment is worth more. And your moment could be worth more than that, right? And then you could have your moment immortalized in a hard casing, very, very, very secure shell where a company would grade it. And they would grade the quality of that memento, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like it kind of like, to me, it like creates value because it shows that that moment for everybody was a good moment that is involved in that kind of situation. And obviously it's speaking very vague, but sports as an entity is something that brings people together and it kind of freezes time because the world is complicated and you kind of want to escape. People escape to different avenues. Sports fans put our faith and our trust in these other humans who put on colors and put on pads or something else and they go and play a game. Kind of brings us back to our childhoods, kind of brings us back to when life is simple. And when these moments happen, you want to capture them in ways that you're proud of.
So wait, so how does a baseball card gain value?
So it gains value based on like, did I just say it gains value based on, is that what I said?
That's not what I heard. I heard the correct consonants.
Value based on like situationally. It's like the players. It's like, there's no formula for it because it's a fluid market of other people's feelings. Like there's players who perform well. Those are the players who are going to be the most valuable because they contribute the most to their teams. Then they have players that are like immortalized, who are past, who are historic figures, who are, again, immortalized in these moments. They have players who are prospects, who are young guns, who have a lot of talent. They have a reason for someone to believe in their future. And people like to invest in those players and you're kind of attaching yourself to their careers. And you're going to watch them go as they go. As long as you have a card of one player, you're going to watch that player's career as they go, as if it was your child. Because you want your card that you got for $1 and took the risk of grading it or whatever. And even if you didn't, to be worth $1,000 one day because that player became so good. So that's kind of what creates the value.
I'm not downplaying the cards, but it feels a little silly.
All right. It can feel silly. That's fine. That's fine.
Me.
You have your dog in a shirt. I'm kidding. We love him. We love him. We love Pete Arvin. He's the best guest ever.
You ain't have to go there.
We can't create, so we collect.
Okay.
And we don't want to create. I don't want to create.
I still want to collect something.
So what do you love?
I don't know. Like, I feel like the things I love aren't like things you can hold.
I have a question for you. So you've done like what, 13 episodes on this pod? Am I good leaning this way? Am I right?
Something like that, yeah.
All right. So what are your ambitions for this pod, right? In a perfect world, a year from now, episode 100, and you're doing them like weekly or bi-weekly?
Weekly.
Weekly? So you're up episode like 60, 63, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where is this show?
I don't know if I told you this before, but like the podcast, like the whole point about it is like, point of it is just to get a bunch of opinions together and just almost use it like a time capsule for later for people to either see like what 20-something-year-olds used to think, or even for people now like to relate and stuff. And I don't know, like I think actually, yeah, because I was looking for some kind of purpose at some point where I was just kind of like, I was made for something and I know that I'm not doing that on my job. And that's kind of how I got into this. And I know that I talk a lot, but I know that a lot of people leave conversations with me feeling lighter. And I was just like, how can I do this in a way that helps more people than just who I'm speaking to? So
you're collecting
that was a very
moments.
long-winded thing, but yeah, I don't know. I just went through a whole little self-discovery in the past like 10 minutes.
Am I the podcast?
All right. Whoa.
No, but that's see, there you go. Look, you collect something. Because you said you create a time capsule of moments.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? There's a word for that.
What? No.
Collectibles.
No, it's not. No one's gonna open. No one opens.
That's literally the point of a time capsule.
No one opens a time capsule and says, "Look at all these collectibles."
That's literally what they do. What do you mean?
They don't. They say, "Remember that time."
There's no remember that time because the people who are opening the collectibles weren't alive during that time. Why? I'm not gonna bury something today and go pick it up 10 years later. I could have just left it in my closet for that.
50 years later.
I'm still alive. It's for my kids when I'm dead.
No. Whoa. That's your definition of a time capsule?
Okay, you cannot tell me that I'm going to put some valuable things. Their time, you're supposed to put things that are indicative of the time you live in.
Yes.
So that way somebody in the future...
You never saw Zoe 101?
No, why would I see Zoe 101?
They put stuff in a time capsule and they opened it up 20 years later.
Because that's a Nickelodeon show. They're pandering to children who won't recognize anything 20 years further than that.
No. They put the stuff in one episode when we were kids, and then they came out with the short that was like maybe 10 years later, 10 or 15 years later, and they took the things out of the time capsule. And it made sense because you're not going to remember what you put in a time capsule 15 years ago.
Yes, I would. Absolutely, I would. It's 15 years. I remember. I just told you about a game I was watching 16 years ago.
No, but so what? Like a thing that probably meant a lot to you when you were like 4 years old probably means nothing to you now. But then you're going to look at it and be like, oh my God, that meant I completely forgot about this thing. If you put something in a box right now and put it in the dirt and wait 30 years and then you go back in the dirt, as you're digging, you're going to remember what you put in there?
1,000% I'm going to remember what I put in there.
Okay.
Because they're going to all be things that are like specific to my time and what the story I want to tell about my time.
But at this point in time, you're going to remember 30 years from
30
now.
years is not that long.
What if you have dementia?
I'm going to be 55.
Do you have songs that like when you hum them or something in your head, they always, like your brain does this DJ thing and it merges it into the next song?
Oh, bro,
like
I'm
you
the
never
best DJ in the
finish
world.
that one song that it just kind of goes into the next?
I'm the best mental DJ in the world. Like, are you kidding me?
I think I have one with like Timber by Kesha. Like, I know that's a really random one, but I forget what song it goes into, but it goes into another Pitbull song. So like it flows from the pit. Like I think I go from Timber by Kesha into Give Me Everything with Pitbull and Neo. I forget at what part, but I know I mixed the two.
I'm trying to find the beats. It's got to be in the beats. I'm trying to find where in the beats can you kind of like connect one to the other. But
which one are you singing right now?
Timber. That's the right song? Am I singing the wrong song?
I don't know.
Hum the song.
I don't want to
Hum the damn song. Hum the song. Because now you're going to have them thinking, I don't know what I'm doing.
You might have been right.
I'm 100% right.
It's going down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Come on. I know what I'm doing.
Okay.
I guess that part connects
Yeah.
Neo's like,
and then tonight, right there.
oh, look
See,
at
look
that.
at that.
Come on,
Just making music.
DJ Eureka.
Why do you call me Eureka?
Names are boring, okay? In our friend group, I don't even have my own first name. So we have to have some fun with it.
Yeah, but Eureka?
I think our generation has a decently unique space where I feel like we're the last generation who not most of us, like, well, a decent, like I would say like it's a 60-40 split of most of us who didn't grow up with easily accessible internet in the home.
Yeah.
Until at least high school, right?
No, I think we're the last ones that have printed photos of us in photo albums.
Well, maybe some of them. Okay, I'm not going that far.
No,
but
I think so.
Like, it could be.
Because I was born 2000.
Damn.
Shut up, bro. We're not even that far apart. It's a year.
Sounds like a really long year.
But yeah, I think we're the last ones with photos.
We
That's
are.
what you were saying.
Because in my line of work, I deal with a lot of younger kids. I give them opportunities for their first jobs, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I obviously deal with a lot of younger kids who shop. It is a very unique circumstance because I deal with a lot of kids who just genuinely don't know how to talk. Like they don't know how to ask for what they want. They don't know how to have a conversation while they're, in the interaction. And I teach them these things and I feel like I'm teaching them basic conversational skills.
Yeah.
They look at me like I'm a maniac.
I have some of those issues though. Like I'm almost sure of it. Like I know for me, I'm really bad at small talk. Like if I'm okay, like when I'm caught off guard by someone, let's say at the gym, and I just say hey, and they say hey, and then they switch it up that day, and they go like, "Hey, how was?" And they refer to something that I might have told them about the last time we spoke. Like my brain just full on like fuck, like it just goes like I just burn out, and you could see the fucking smoke coming out of my head because I'm like if I just say how are you, like how are you doing, how's your weekend or whatever, and they give me more than like oh it was good or what, and we're just like walking past each other, I get nervous because I'm the type where I want to speak for long enough that we both like stand there and talk or whatever, but I get nervous that I'm taking up their time. And I don't want to be that person that just holds them for too long. And I'm just kind of like, I'm nervous about holding you here, but I also really want to tell you about blah, 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 and I want to listen to you. And like in my brain, I'm freaking out. And I don't know if that's like a pandemic issue because I wasn't talking for like a year, or if it's just me not understanding how to speak.
I mean, I just think you're over like analyzing it because it sounds like you're saying this is at like the gym, right? And obviously it probably occurs in different spaces, but you do a lot of different things, right? So there's very little time you have to just exist. You're kind of always moving with an objective, right? So small talk kind of occupies this space of like, we don't have enough time or desire to have a full-blown conversation here. We just pass each other.
I have the desire though. I'm just nervous of holding them for too long.
But you see like, this is a space where we can have open conversation, right? So it's easier. It's not really small talk.
Yeah.
But small talk is supposed to just be like, hey, how you doing? And basic stuff.
I'm not capable.
But then that's not small talk.
But that's the thing. When the small talk is initiated, I'm forced to do it. Like I want to have a deep conversation at all times. And I want to tell you, like you asked me about that thing. Let me process it for like just 5 more seconds. And I will tell you all about the thing. I'm not satisfied leaving that and saying like, oh yeah, it went well. No, because it went more than well or less than well. And I want to tell you all about it. And yeah.
But that's not small talk.
But that's the point. I can't do it. I just can't do small talk at all because it doesn't feel right to me. In my brain, small talk is unfinished. And now I feel like I have to message you to clarify everything that I didn't say.
I don't know how I would react if I like ran into somebody at a coffee shop. I don't drink coffee. I don't know why I said coffee shop. But,
yeah.
And I had no intention of speaking to them before or after. And it was supposed to be a hi, I'm buying. They texted me like,
but I won't initiate.
Expanding on that thing we were talking about.
No, but that's the thing. I'm not, what's it called? Like, I'm not initiating it. So like, I could also see you at the coffee shop and I'm not going to say a damn word. And I'm just going to get my coffee and my croissant and I'm going to leave. But if you said, hey, Erica, and I say, hey, now we're at the coffee shop, we must socialize because what? Now I feel wrong.
No, we don't.
Yes,
we absolutely do not.
No, if you say hello, like I said, I'm okay. We both don't say hello. That's fine. And I'm also okay with not initiating because I don't do that because I don't speak unless spoken to. But if you say,
hey chivalry.
If you're like, hey, Erica, I'm like, oh my God, brain has to work. Like, let's say it's 8 a.m. and I wasn't ready to speak. I have to make myself ready to speak, and I'm freaking the fuck out in my brain because I need to get myself together.
If it's 8 a.m, I don't give a shit if we live together. Don't talk to me.
But let's say you said hello. Like,
that's it. It's hello. It's an acknowledge. It is an acknowledgement that we are in the same space.
no.
That's it.
No, because I know you. It'd be different. Okay, if we're acquaintances, you say hello. I'm like, hey, that's it. But if it's like how you and I know each other and you say hello, it's more like a, oh my God, you're here, what's up? And I must.
Not at 8 o'clock in the morning, maybe 10, 11. At 8 o'clock in the morning, I am waking up to brush my teeth, make a chocolate milk and an egg sandwich, and be on my merry way.
Bring it back. Chocolate milk in the morning?
Yes,
With
I don't like
egg?
coffee. Yes, this is full lactose problems.
Like Nesquik?
We're a little more upscale than that. More like Swiss Miss.
Swiss Miss is not more upscale.
Swiss Miss is 100% more upscale than Nesquik.
Swiss Miss is it's like hot cocoa.
Exactly.
My pudding is Swiss Miss.
Exactly. Okay, first of all, chocolate milk is for babies.
So you're a baby.
We drink cocoa. Hot cocoa.
In the summer.
I don't give a fuck when it is. I'll drink that motherfucker outside on the beach.
You like Yoo-hoo?
I love it. You got a problem with you? What's the problem with you?
It's not milk. It's not juice. It's not water.
See,
it is some chemical.
I'm about to get controversial. I don't give a shit what is in my food. I'm here for a good time, not a long one. I don't give a fuck if it's plastic. If it's cheap and it tastes good, I don't give a shit. You know how many times, I'm gonna go on a rant. You know how many times I've gone to a restaurant? I actually walked out of a restaurant because I had too like bougie of an experience. I wanted a burger.
Mm-hmm.
The motherfuckers put goat cheese on my burger.
Goat cheese is so good.
That is so disgusting.
Nah,
it was so disgusting. And then I asked dude for a napkin. He didn't just bring me a napkin. He brought me a fucking pill and poured hot water on it and thought I was gonna be impressed. I just wanted my napkin. We don't have to make everything an experience, goddammit. You don't have to put my spaghetti in a cup and twirl it around. You don't have to do all these different things. Just put my food on a plate and serve it to me and refill my soda. All right? Like, not everything has to be complicated. Why do we do that? Why? Why is there neon lights in every motherfucking restaurant?
What's the problem with neon lights?
I want to eat, not be at a rave.
Yeah, but no. Neon lights with your typical little hedge, your little fake hedge, you know, the greenery, you know, and the ones that say like tacos and the girls and all that cute stuff. Come on, the girls want to take pictures. I don't think that, don't hit the neon lights like that. The neon lights are okay.
No, they're not. They're overdone. They're overblown.
No, I understand what you were saying. It's like we went to Carbone and we had to throw the fucking Jordan almonds all over the table. I know all of us were like, what are we doing?
Yeah, they asked
and I was picking them up
food
off the table. I was like, these are hungry. These are hungry.
These are hungry.
These are tasty. I was eating them. We had to throw them and all of us looked at each other like, what are we doing?
Exactly. Like, they offered me, they said chicken veal. Like, oh no, they said veal parm.
It's a baby cow.
I was like, what the fuck is a veal? What the fuck is veal? I am a lower middle class kid from Brooklyn. I don't know shit about veal.
Stop. No, it's all the same thing though.
It tasted just like chicken, by the way. So if you're out there and they offer you a veal parm and it's like $35,000 more, just get the chicken. It tastes the fucking same. It tastes
veal's baby cow, right?
Yeah. I think, yeah, it is.
There's no way that tastes like chicken.
It 100% tastes like chicken.
You must have gotten the chicken one.
There was no chicken one. It was only veal. That's why I got it.
Because you're the type to be like, you sure you don't have chicken? You sure you can't just slap chicken in there?
They didn't even give us a menu. They just brought us a little bit of everything.
We had a menu.
No, we didn't.
You couldn't choose what you wanted.
I didn't understand a damn thing on that menu. I had to Google it. And I still didn't know what I was looking at. Prosciutto, biscotti.
Those aren't that out there of pastas.
You know what's
no, those aren't pastas. The little meats. And
there's
stuff.
one pasta I eat called spaghetti.
You're spaghetti and you're Yoo-hoo. You're a baby.
I'm not a baby.
What is your ideal like dinner?
Dinner? Oh my god! What kind of meal are we talking? Like, am I like come home from work or
coming home
Thanksgiving?
from work? Coming home from work.
Ideal. There's the options. Right, I'm gonna give you two
this
options.
is like the best Wednesday of your life.
I'm gonna give you my consistent foods that need to be apart, but you can kind of make it rotating.
Okay.
Rice, macaroni, baked mac and cheese, chicken cutlet, breaded. You know what? Let's stick to this and not complicate it. If a rotating scale of those three things, we're good. We're straight. That's it.
You are so simple.
And maybe a ginger ale. What's wrong with being simple?
That's your soda of choice?
Yeah. You don't like ginger ale?
Mm-mm.
What do you drink?
Pepsi.
You drink fucking soda you can't see through?
You drink Yoo-hoo.
Yeah, but that's supposed to be brown. It's chocolate. Why is Pepsi brown?
What?
Why is Pepsi brown?
Because of the sugar and the coloring.
Sugar's brown? Is it listed as
You ever heard
brown,
of brown sugar?
I don't think that's in Pepsi.
I think so. What? Leave me and my Pepsi alone. You drink Yoo-hoo and chocolate and Swiss Miss hot chocolate or hot cocoa.
Hot cocoa, respected it, right? And they come on marshmallow sometimes. And what?
You're fucking ridiculous.
But you drink Pepsi. That is like, you cannot. Pepsi is like
what?
The worst thing
When
you could
I
possibly
live to
drink.
120 and they say, what was your secret to life? I'm going to tell them I had a Pepsi every day, baby. And on a good day, I had 2, 3 if I was lucky.
You know what? So put a Pepsi bottle in that time capsule and I guarantee you it's going to survive 100 years.
And so will I.
Fucking battery acid.
Well, it'll be me and the Pepsi's 120th birthday, and I'm going to be
So
sipping
Pepsi's
it.
going to be a lot older than that, sis.
No, that Pepsi's
But you know-
120th birthday.
That is so disgusting.
No.
Pepsi and Coca-Cola. Don't drink anything that you can't see through without a reason. Like milk is a thick liquid. Can you tell me 4 ingredients in Pepsi?
Sugar. Some good old food coloring.
Why are we food coloring drinks? They don't food color ginger ale.
No, I'm sure they do.
No, they don't.
No, because like, what if it's like too clear and they want to make it believable as ginger ale and they want to add that little pizzazz of like yellow, orangey, brownish thing?
I doubt it. But it's infinitely, no, it's not healthy, but it's
Mhm.
healthier than Pepsi. Pepsi, there's no good value to drinking Pepsi.
So you think that orange soda is healthier than Pepsi?
I hate orange soda. Oh my, I hate any fruit soda. Just drink the juice. It's so, Fanta is, you've seen,
Have you had Crush?
it's disgusting.
Crush orange soda is crack,
Exactly. It literally is crack.
but it's good.
It's just, so it's crack. I think crackheads are hooked to give whole life away for it.
Okay, so then you're saying it's not bad.
No, I'm saying it's terrible.
No.
It's 'cause-
Orange soda is good.
It's not good.
It's nothing.
Why would you get an orange soda when you could just get Tropicana? No shameless plug, sponsor the show.
Juice does not taste like orange soda. Like orange soda tastes like the color orange, not an orange.
She just told me you can taste the color.
No, because grape soda tastes like purple. Come on, you can't say. Don't play with me right now. Grape soda tastes purple. Orange soda tastes orange. I don't think they were named after the fruits. They were
That's the
named
most
after
ridiculous
the
thing
colors.
I've ever heard.
Then drink the sodas. I haven't.
I've had them before. They're
You
disgusting.
haven't had enough.
I don't want to have enough.
No,
I like
'cause
my ginger
You
ale.
don't understand
Because ginger is
the
good for you. It makes your tummy
sodology.
feel better.
That's what they say. That's
It
just a
does.
Hispanic thing.
It does.
It's that. No, it's not even. It's 7-Up. 7-Up is our soda.
7-Up.
7-Up is the stomach soda.
You know why 7-Up's our soda?
Why?
Because
I don't
Sprite
know.
was expensive.
Are you serious?
Yes.
No way. That has to be the same price.
Have you gone to a supermarket with a Latino woman?
Yeah.
They're getting bargain everything. You weren't getting lean cuisine. You were getting banquet. You weren't getting Fruit Loops. You were getting Tutti Fruities.
Not this Latino woman. I'm big on brands.
You had a very different
I'm
experience.
the
than all
one
of
that
us.
doesn't say paper towels. I say pass me a Bounty, or pass me a.
Why I gotta be Bounty? What's wrong with
Because Bounty's the brand. Like I'm not getting Scott paper towel.
You get Scott toilet tissue though.
I get Charmin now
Why?
because it feels better on my
Because all the
tush.
stuff has a little bear on it.
It feels better. No, like with Scott, like you gotta remember I got acrylics. With Scott tissue paper, I'm scared of my acrylics ripping through when I'm wiping.
That's more
I
on
don't
you.
have to worry that with Charmin.
Well, maybe you stop gripping it like it's a fuck.
I'm not gripping. I'm gripping both the same.
Why are you
way.
gripping the toilet paper like
No,
that?
because Scott, it's just like it's so thin and flimsy.
It's toilet paper.
Yes, but it's like thin sand. It's like tissue paper you put in your gifts. That's what Scott feels like.
No,
Yes.
there's absolutely no
If you
difference.
did a test, you'd have to wipe twice as much with Scott than with Charmin.
Yeah, you saw the commercial. I saw it too.
No, that wasn't a commercial.
There's 100.
You have to-
Every Bounty commercial
I don't
is
have cable.
the quicker picker up. You don't need cable to have a commercial.
See a commercial.
There's ads on everything.
Charmin commercials that have
yes.
a freaking wipe test.
Yes, with the little white bear. Where he spills
That's a
something?
red bear. It's a red bear.
The bear is always wearing red.
No, the bear himself is red.
Do you know way too many details about an ad?
No, I just buy Charmin.
Do you get the Ultra Soft?
Yeah.
Are you telling me the Ultra Soft is more valuable than the soft?
No.
So why do you get Ultra Soft?
Because it's there.
Because you're just a habitual money waster.
No, I'm not. My mom actually is my plug for toilet paper.
You need a plug for toilet paper?
She drops off like 30 rolls at a time when she's just feeling generous because she always has a lot because she lives with my stepdad and my brother, 2 boys. It's a lot of, wiping.
Every human shits.
Yeah, but not as much as them. You don't know them.
They're grown boys.
No,
A lot of protein, a lot of chocolate milk in their diets.
Disgusting. But yeah, so she drops off, all her rolls of toilet paper. She's like, here, she'll last you quite some time. And it's usually Charmin. Just recently it was Scott. And I was like, not a fan. But I don't complain. It's free toilet paper.
What did humans used to wipe their ass with?
Tree bark.
Did they die?
They're not here anymore.
Well, that's natural progression.
So why are you asking me silly questions? I think if they were living, they were barely even or a leaf.
Did they die?
I wouldn't know.
Actually, exposures to those things are good for us.
Yeah.
So
that's why I like going into the woods and putting my feet in the dirt.
So moral of the story, buy the cheap paper tissue.
No, it's not that. It's just you have to use more.
But you pay less.
No, because if you're using more, you're using it up quicker, and then you just gotta buy it again sooner.
But it actually might be cheaper to buy it again sooner than to pay for the quality brand one time.
No.
Absolutely true. 100% true.
No.
I don't buy anything that's name brand.
Why?
Because there's no point. Actually, okay, I buy something that's name brand.
Yeah.
But that's because there's no other alternatives to it.
What about your cereal?
Only one that I'll buy name brand is Cocoa Puffs. And I only buy them on a deal.
You get off-brand cereal?
General Mills, $5.49 for one family box is fucking egregious.
Yeah, but it's probably because you have 2 servings in one box if you were eating it.
What do you mean?
Because I feel like you're the type to get a big bowl and half of the box is 1 serving for you.
How big of a bowl does half the box have to be? I'm not eating it out of a bucket.
No, like a big bowl. Like imagine a bowl bigger than the circumference of my hand, but big enough that it still fits in my hand with the depth of this much. How many inches is this? 3 inches?
I don't know.
3-inch depth, perhaps. I feel like you would sit down with your sports and your recliner and stuff with a big old spoon and be like, need my Cocoa Puffs.
And I have it right, sat on the ground, right, ready for refills. Yeah, absolutely true.
Ew. Do you drink the milk after?
I don't eat cereal with milk.
You like Cocoa Puffs dry?
Dry, gravel. Yep.
Ew. I know. We had this talk though, because I like Frosted Flakes dry and I like Cinnamon Toast Crunch dry.
It's a waste of milk. Why do you need cereal? Why do you need my saliva makes it moist enough?
No. You ever had Cookie Crisp?
I have. Not a big fan. Pretty bland, honestly. I mean, what do you want me to say? I'm a big chocolate chip cookie guy. I know my cookie. Not the best quality cookies.
What? Not the best
quality cookie.
Well, no, because it's cereal.
Yeah, but then why imitate a cookie then just be a cereal?
Have you ever had the Oreo cereal?
No, I haven't. I want to have it.
Oh my gosh. No, I have a whole thing about this cereal. So before, when we were kids, they used to make the Oreo cereal with marshmallows. And I don't know if something happened with some kind of regulations or whatever in New York, but they stopped making the Oreo cereal with the marshmallows, and they had only had it in Pennsylvania.
Are you saying Oreo O's? It's Oreos.
No, it was Oreos.
Chat, comment down below if it was Oreo O's.
It was Oreos. And they had it in Pennsylvania, and I used to always go to Walmart in PA to go get my Oreos, and then they stopped selling them there too.
They did.
And now they only have it without the marshmallows, and it's not the same. I need the marshmallows. Like when I eat Lucky Charms or my Oreos, with every spoonful I needed an equal ratio of cereal to marshmallow, and now I don't eat.
So
Oreos
you actively
anymore.
Went and sought after.
Yeah, and if there's more Like if it ends up that, I'm left with a bunch of grain cereal, like I'm not eating that. I'm spilling out the milk in the sink and then I'm dumping the leftover cereal.
Not all middle classes are created equal.
Oh my gosh. I think I'm just like a picky kid. Like I don't think that that's like a
Hey, you know what? More power to you. If you can, you know what? If you could, if I could, I probably would too. But you know what? I can now and I still don't do it. But just
Wow.
natural, I guess. Natural, I guess.
I'm just a pain.
No, you're not. You know what? No, you're not. Ew. Why'd you do that?
That's my thing. I make sounds all the time.
You know, there's like a theme of canceling a lot of things that I think don't need to be canceled. Like there's another show, How I Met Your Father. You watch How I Met Your Mother?
No.
Okay, great sitcom.
How I Met Your Father was canceled?
Yeah.
Didn't that have Hilary Duff in it?
It did.
Did they have a season?
They had 2.
Huh.
The first one was pretty ass. Not gonna lie, pretty ass. Second one, we gave it a shot, and it was actually like it was on an upswing, and they canceled it.
Why?
I guess not enough people were watching it, but I liked it, and if it ever comes back, I'll finish it.
Yeah, but it's not because it was like a cancelable show. You just mean that it was just like canceled, like
yeah, it was
stopped.
just like they just like said, we're not purchasing a new season.
No, and then I think that there were shows that continued on that shouldn't have. Like, did you ever watch On My Block?
No, I didn't.
That's a show that it could have been done, I think, after the 3rd season. 3rd or the 2nd. And they added an extra one. And then they also came out with like a spinoff that had other kids in it that had nothing to do with the original kids. And I was like, bro, for what? Like, it's just the places that Netflix and all these streaming services are putting their money, they're not listening to the people who are watching.
You know what? That's a good, interesting topic you just brought up, right? Because I feel like it's a shifting tide in the way people consume media, right? Everything needs to be a lot more in your face quickly, right? No such thing as a slow burn anymore. And I'm actually a part of that. So I'm going to ask you, are you a multi-season TV show kind of gal or limited series?
Multi-season. So honestly, I feel like I really use streaming services to watch shows that are like in syndication, like from cable or whatever, that have like 10 plus seasons, just so I can watch them in my own time for the first time on a streaming service. But I cannot stand when you have a show that's like only 3 to 4 seasons. Every episode needs a cliffhanger. I love sitcoms with filler episodes. Like when you watch like Full House, and then even Fuller House was actually really good when it came out. And it's just like you have like that filler episode where nothing real even happens. It's just character development, a silly storyline. And it's like, yes, like I just want to eat some dinner and just watch something that is calm, not anxiety inducing. And it's just nice. Then you have your typical episode where that one kid does drugs and it's like, they're doing drugs. Like, I fucking love that. And we don't have that anymore. Everything feels like a movie. And I love me a good movie, but that's why TV shows are TV shows and movies are movies. I go on all day. How you feeling?
There's some good shows about that. Like Abbott Elementary is good. No,
I haven't watched it, but I think that it is from what I've heard about it.
That's a great show.
I want to get into it though after it finishes. Like I like being able to watch
it's not even going to be, but just come along for the ride.
No, I can't. That's one thing. Like that show Girlfriends?
Heard of it?
Girlfriends, with Tracy Ellis Ross?
Heard of it?
Friends. Yeah, it was on after school all the time, and I never obviously got into it because I was like 6. And then I got into it as an adult, and I was like, oh my God, I love this show. And it got canceled. I want to say season 6. I could be completely lying. Maybe I don't have no idea. But it got canceled during a late season because of a writer's strike. And it ended on such so much was happening, so many storylines unfinished. One girl's kid, I think, was taken away. It was crazy. And it broke my heart. I was like, you know what? I didn't even know that it got canceled. Everyone, obviously, like my mom knew, everybody knew it got canceled. I didn't. I just was watching it thinking I was going to finish a show, and it didn't. But yeah, that was that.
I have not a lot of experience, but I've watched a lot of, I'm a big sitcom kind of guy too. Like me and my wife, when we're at home, we have like 2 different genres, not genres, but like variations of things that we're watching based on what we're doing. So if we're like having an extended amount of time, we want to watch a show, we pick a show that we're going to binge that's probably older because, we're up to date with our newer shows. But like our last 2 binges of like long-standing TV shows were Suits and One Tree Hill.
Okay.
And both of them left me with the feeling that like, okay, this went on a season or 2 too long. Like we both felt like we binged it pretty frequently. Like we watched both shows, each of them in about a month and a half span time. So we're really like getting through the material. We both just felt like it was like it kind of wore out its welcome. Like it just took a little too long.
Yeah.
Like that's why I like limited series. I like because I've never had a bad experience with limited series because it's just the right amount of time. Like it actually, you actually want more of it, but it's a good thing you don't get it
Because it finished.
It's like immune to like corporate greed. Like my favorite of all time is Queen's Gambit. It's with Anya Taylor-Joy. She's playing the role of a chess prodigy woman, and you get to see her whole journey from a child prodigy to grand champion, all in 10 episodes or less. And you know what? It's the right amount. I have 10 hours or so, give or take 2, whatever, for the 15 minutes of whatever the hell they have going on. But it's the right amount of time. It doesn't overstay its welcome. It gets to the point. It takes you through the roller coaster, up, down, across, through the middle.
Yeah.
You go through the emotions, but it's never bloated. TV shows are too bloated. There's too many characters. There's too many things going on. Too much like makes it not worth anything. It's because as men, we're very simple. That's something that women can't do. Be simple. Yeah, let's talk about it. We're simple.
I'm just gonna let you go for a little bit. Explain.
Where do I start?
I can be simple.
No, you cannot. There's something you do that's simple. You have a shirt on your dog. You know, chat. Why do I keep saying chat like we're live?
I don't know.
There'll be a chat.
Go
I like to
crazy.
interact with our audience. I asked for this light to be green. She said no.
Because it doesn't look good with orange.
She said no because it doesn't pair well with orange. So I said make it purple because green and purple pair well. She says, no, they don't. And I was like, have you seen the Hulk?
But he's not light. He's a monster in shorts.
He's not a monster. He's a human who gets angry.
He's a mutant.
And then, he's not a mutant actually. Mutant or X-Men?
No, he's a mutant.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Like the Ninja Turtles. It's a mutant.
We're going to go back to lights because she's about to get me mad because what the hell is she talking about? But she wouldn't let me turn the light green because she said she likes sunsets. And this is supposedly a sunset.
When the sky, okay, if you flip this vertically, when the sun goes down and then it gets purple in the middle and then the sky is blue, that is what inspired this backdrop.
Do you see all of the thought you had to put into colors on a wall? I wanted green because I like green. Simplicity. No.
This is my business. This is my production. I got to put thought behind it.
Or pretty
Let's
colors.
talk about you when you talked about how you wanted to decorate your man cave and how you wanted fucking turf on the floor.
Absolutely, because it's soft.
It's foolish.
It creates an environment of sport.
No, you gotta call me complicated. You wanted a whole football field in your man cave.
Yes, imagine the experience of watching football and getting up and being on turf. I'm literally on the field. Simple. There you go. One-stop shop.
You're gonna have a corner for your little baseball dirt that you won from the
Depends on
field.
the season. If it's baseball season, you know what? We're gonna roll out some sand and some grass. But you can have some turf baseball fields too. I might even make it hardwood for basketball. You never know.
And that's simple? That's simple?
Yes. It's very simple, loose association. The man cave is, for simplicity, is actually all simple. It's just there to exist so that I can enjoy things with an enhanced experience.
Really? With all your baseball cards, like all this meticulously done stuff. And it's simple?
It is very simple. Okay, we're not even going to talk about a setup of a man cave because have you seen how a woman organizes anything?
I've seen how Adrian's the one that organized your Funko Pops, right?
I accidentally, when we were moving her stuff up to the room, right? I like tried to take her DVDs out of her shelf and watched her absolutely melt down and have a conundrum.
Well, yeah, if they're put in a certain way.
They're plastic cases of DVDs.
And you have plastic wrapped cards.
And they could be in any order as long as they're associated by sport.
Okay, but still, they're still organized in some way.
No, but there was I put Final Destination 4 ahead of 2 because the case was thinner.
Yeah, that's stupid. They should go in order of the movies. Like, come on. Come on.
So you're about to tell me that men create a more complicated experience than women?
I just think we're all equally complicated.
And I think you know that's cap.
No, I'm not that complicated. Do not bring up the damn shirt and the dog.
I'm sorry? You said the shirt on the dog is adorable. How many shirts do you have for your dog?
At least 20.
For those of you who are listening to the Yippers and Yappers, by the way, I'm staring into the camera to make sure you guys see the nonsense that I'm hearing. But it's okay. You know what?
If you had a dog, your dog would have clothes.
He is not
I
wearing
would
clothes.
buy your dog
Maybe little
clothes.
booties.
I would buy your dog booties, hats, and I would get you guys matching hats for
Maybe
you,
a hat.
Adrian, and the dog, and you would eat that up.
Maybe. Like a photo or two.
Okay, so
But this is a daily
it
thing.
doesn't mean you don't enjoy it. Maybe our complicatedness is your joy, and you're afraid to be happy.
All right, ready? Erica, I want you to talk the audience through your morning process from the moment you wake up to the moment you leave the door for work.
I work remote.
To the moment
I wake up
you
at
start
8:59 and I log on at 9 o'clock. It's
That's
not
such a
that hard,
fucking
bro.
lie. That's such a fucking lie.
I know I don't have a crazy
You
morning
are
routine.
lying.
No, I promise. Like my bosses know. Like, do not schedule me for a meeting at 9:15 because my bonnet is still on. I still got crust in my eyes. I'm not turning on my camera. They are full unaware.
All right, we'll find
So-
the anomaly then.
My nighttime routine is a little.
Yeah, let's go through your nighttime.
What do you mean? I shower. I put on lotion.
Hope so.
I'm not an ashy gal, okay? Look at these elbows. Moisturize. Put my lotion. If I have time, I'll laser my legs.
Laser?
I have a at-home laser.
How does that even... Okay, continue.
And then I'll put some serum on my face. I will put some moisturizer. Clean out my ears with some Q-tips.
Not good for you.
Oh my gosh.
But we'll continue.
And no, I have excessive earwax. I need
TMI, continue.
I don't care. Let the world know. That's why I don't hear a lot of things. When I used to go to the doctor, you know how they put the beep in your ear? I never heard it. They'd be like, raise your hand. I'm like, well, make it go off.
Keep
like,
it going. Hey, you're fucking with me. Is this thing on?
Yeah. Put my eye cream, moisturizers, and then I put my hair up in a pineapple, and then I put my bonnet on, make my protein shake, drink it, go to bed. I don't think that's crazy.
I take a shower. I brush my teeth while I'm in the shower for maximum efficiency.
Why do guys do that?
It just makes more sense. I don't have
I
to-
brush my teeth somewhere in there too, but like in the shower?
Yes. There's already water running. Just
Yeah, but now you have water coming down from your hair and then you're brushing. Now you got hair oils in your mouth.
Okay, I can step out of the water and still be in the shower.
Hey, but you're still dripping.
No, not really. I don't have long hair.
You have hair, you have eyebrows. Your hair is dripping from your eyebrows. You get
What kind of water do you use when your eyebrows are dripping?
You shower. The water's coming from above.
I can step out of it.
And your eyebrows still dripping. You got a mustache. You're gonna have your upper lip in your mouth.
I don't think. See, just brushing your teeth has never been this complicated. No, I go in the shower, right? Here's how my process is. I get up. I'm probably laying down, and when I feel like I'm about to fall asleep, I'm like, all right, let me go shower before I go to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
I get up. I grab a pair of underwears. Don't even grab a t-shirt. Grab my do-rag. Grab my comb and my brush. Grab my towel.
That's a little complicated. Continue.
I go to the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
Into the shower. Brush my teeth. Soap up. Take care of the process. 15 minutes or less. I'm out.
Mm-hmm.
Stop on my do-rag. Ready for bed. And I still
You don't have a skincare routine?
Nope. Water. Water, and there's like some CeraVe that Adrian buys. I just use it. I don't know what I'm putting on my face. I am pretty... Skin's pretty
You
clear
might
here, buddy.
have blackheads or something that you just can't see.
I don't got makeup on.
Whoa,
Skin's
what you
pretty
trying to get at?
Because everything you see here is all natural.
Okay, well, like I said, you can have a blackhead somewhere.
I'm sure I do. Not enough for me to care. Not
Oh,
enough
man.
for me to care.
My routine's not that complicated. Your do-rag is my bonnet. And
And you're missing half the other steps
What
of
do
the
you mean?
serums and the
That's
rituals
CeraVe.
and the last question about your pod, right?
phew, it's making me
Dream
nervous.
I think I'm pretty
I feel
decent.
like I'm on Hot Ones.
Right? Super intense.
Mhm.
All right. Dream guest.
Dream guest.
And why?
Janae Iko. Because I feel like she's got opinions. And she's one of those that she's like, she's not gonna get judged for what she says because she's Janae Iko. And everything that comes out her mouth just sounds like peace. She could be saying like the most
You
foul
want to ask
thing.
Big Sean?
Yeah, like she could be saying the most foul thing. And it's just like, it just sounds like butterflies and rainbows and sugar-coated gumdrops. Like it's just her voice sounds like harps no matter what she's saying. And I feel like I would have a ball just asking her questions, and I feel like she'd answer. I mean, like for someone who's, as chill and known to be this like fairy of a person to say, he's got to eat the booty like groceries in a song. That's range, Like that's who I am. It's just kind of like
Cross that off your podcast bingo cards. Eating the booty like groceries, guys.
It's true though. Like it's just like that is some good old range. So I would love to pick her brain just in all things. And even she's someone she's very much on like my wavelength with all like the woo ha ha nonsense of like her like witchy stuff, and her sound bowls and all that. I'm just like, yes. So I feel like her and I would click on that. So
very ambitious. I think you could do it.
I don't think that's ambitious at all.
I think the most ambitious part, Janae Aiko might be fine. But you know what? I think this
Then I'll get Taylor Swift. That's when I break the internet.
You lost me.
All right, wait. I'm not even gonna let you speak, but I will say I have been a Taylor Swift fan since I was like 8. Since Teardrops on My Guitar, Picture to Burn, Our Song. She's been my girl since forever.
Why?
What? We don't gotta get into that right now. She has gotten me through all my middle school heartbreaks, one of my elementary school ones. One recently, actually. We feel the same.
She's just an artist who stomps on every small artist because she's egregiously petty and selfish.
No.
Like forcing Olivia Rodrigo to give her writing credits on a song because they sound similar.
Justin?
Like releasing a B-side to drown out Billie Eilish's last album release, which is way better than her album, by the way.
Listen.
Do I need to go on?
No Taylor slander here. I like her music. I enjoy her music. I enjoy who she is. She seems lovely from what I know as a, average person. If ever I were to find out something, bad about her, then that'll be the day.
Is crushing other artists not bad enough?
What?
Is crushing other artists not bad enough?
That's their job.
To crush other artists?
Yes, for the most part, yes.
It's like if Joe Rogan came and was like on a whole Erica smear campaign.
Okay.
Your pod wouldn't exist. The biggest podder in the world.
Billie Eilish still exists?
Yeah, because she's established enough.
And I'm going to be established enough. Who do you think you're talking to?
I think you're going to be very established.
You sound like you have no faith in me.
I have absolutely faith.
I'm going to be up there.
I have 100% faith in you.
In the top 3 podcasts on Apple Music, Spotify,
you, Joe
Amazon.
Rogan, and Joe Budden. But you know what? No, I don't.
Erica and the Joes.
I don't appreciate that Taylor Swift does that to smaller artists. Like you're so paid.
But they're like not like they're big artists though.
Yeah, but not in the Taylor stratosphere.
Yeah, but Taylor's freaking huge. Taylor's not taking down Beyonce.
Try to go stomp on a Beyonce release. You don't see her dropping on the same week as Beyonce.
Yeah, but they got different types of music.
Who gives a shit? They could drop on the same time. She don't want that smoke. But why are you gonna pick releasing a B-side?
Was it a B-side? I
Yes.
think it was just an instrumental.
That's even fucking worse. You took the words off?
No, not instrumental. Not like
It
an
was a deluxe.
acapella or something. No, it was not.
So it wasn't even new music?
No, I think it was a different
just makes it
version of a
worse.
song. No, that's on the fans for running to somebody who just put out a different version of a song and not to an album.
No, that's
Support your artist.
support the community. Support your girls. Support the girls that
I'm
want to come
supporting my
up.
girl, Taylor.
Why are you? She doesn't need your support. She's already paid. What else can we possibly do for her?
She just.
But you know what? Olivia Rodrigo is an extremely talented young musician.
I love me some
Billie
Olivia
Eilish,
Rodrigo.
extremely talented young musician.
I love me all of them.
You know what? Sisters, you got to get back in the booth. Her, I'm looking at you, Jasmine Sullivan. Get in the booth. We need some R&B.
I'm not
Snow Allegra's last
scared of
album, great
lions
album.
and tigers and bears, but I'm scared of loving you.
Yeah, I'm scared of you finishing this song. So
It's such a good song.
it is a good song. That's why I wanted to stay good. Stop saying.
You know what? Stop. Because one of the first times that you met me, you pulled that stupid dad joke and it pissed me off. I was singing a song and he did the, who sings that? And me, not knowing this man yet, knew him for all of less than 24 hours. I was with all the enthusiasm. I was like, oh, so-and-so. He was like, what did you say?
Let them do it.
the joy that was drained out of my face, my veins, and my soul. I'm surprised you're here today.
That was top one of the funniest things because she was so invested in that. She genuinely
there was
thought
another
I
time
cared.
that you asked me about my socks. You said, "Where'd you get these socks?" And I was like, you said, "What brand?" I said, "Oh, they're Nike." And you pulled some nonsense, like one of you and Justin's nonsense jokes. Because everyone was like, "Yo, why is he asking you?" It was the first time I got like a "these nuts" joke out of you or something. Or like, and I was just like, "Oh, so now we're that cool? Got it." And I just stopped answering your questions after
But
that.
you gotta admit, my timing is actually impeccable.
No, I'm just the perfect target because I'm gullible and I'm so happy to answer literally anything.
Listen, that's when skills meet opportunity.
No, that's when you take advantage of my.
Don't you dare put my name near that phrase. Don't put my name near that phrase. Take advantage? No.
Yeah, of my sweet and pure heart and soul.
Why are we lying? She's actually a demon.
No,
she made me sign a waiver saying that she could use this to smear campaign me at any moment in time if I did anything wrong.
Oh, I didn't, you silly goose. It's about time you wrap this up.
Yeah, I think we're done here.
Thank you for listening and watching wherever you listen and watch podcasts. Do you have any last words?
Thank you for having me on. This is actually super nerve-wracking when I was thinking about it.
Really?
And yeah, what do you mean? It's like, like I'm actually a very private person and I'm putting my face and my words on the internet.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what? It's like one of those, it's like jumping off a cliff. There ain't no coming back.
Okay.
It is though. It's like once you put something on the internet, you can't get it back.
Yeah, I'm very open on the internet. So
I'm not, because I don't like opinions of other people. I don't care for them. But you know what? We're here, and I want to be a business owner of multiple businesses.
Out there.
Yeah, I want to put myself out there because you know what? I plan on owning multiple businesses, and
that'd be on Shark Tank.
I would love to. You know what? Like I said, I respect the creator. I'm not the creator, but hopefully I have enough money to amplify the creator's abilities. Oof. But on that note, I'm Justin. She's Erica.
I'm Erica Starr. Thank you very much. And so once again, thank you for listening and watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe or whatever your streaming service tells you to do.
Buy the Patreon.
That'll be all for this episode, and we'll see you next week. Bye.